Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy. Yeah, you see him. P-Funk Thinking Right at my YouTube channel in my living room, doing what I do for you. Yeah, damn rockin' George from the concert last week. So I got a good lesson for you to do. Let's do this. Writers 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. Message in the story for life. These are life lessons I'm giving you tuning in. I appreciate that. I got some more good ones for you. Let's go. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Getting a little funky with yourself. Keeping it real. Right thinking is a way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka knowing thyself. That's important. Next one is that's the mission. I'm on it. Next one is the question. Your job to have an answer. Know thyself is a person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Avoid them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach you tuning. That's why I do what I do. Me and George got something for you today. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows not that they know, they spiritually asleep. I can wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to my eye, be true. You got to have balance in your life. And speaking of balance, right thinkers, let's talk about my body. I'm trying to drive this point home. Ego. This one's right thinkers. Let's talk about the ego has to go. Mm-hmm. Satan has to go. The devil has to go. All these are scenarios that we just talked about that we create. Let me break it down for you. Hope you get a little bit better at it. Because this is a lesson I had lined up back in 12/26/2018. So, quick lesson, old school. But the process is the ego has to go. First thing is stop thinking me, I. When Moses was told to go tell the Pharaoh, I am sent you, he didn't say go say me or I. I am is the acronym for putting man and God together as one. Quick lesson. Simple. A lot of people don't see it that way. Don't make a difference. It's a concept. That's mine. All right. Next one is stop putting you first. Again, ego. That ego is a bad man. And if you don't really understand him, you'll never know he there. You be fighting against him your whole life and then figure out why I can't win. Because your ego is running the show and you don't even know it. Next one is stop being so self-centered. Everything ain't got to be about you. And when you got women that self-centered, oh, they divas, oh, they spoil. No, they're egoistic. No different. Because the female, the brain still works the same way. You want what you want. You edging God out of your life when you do me and I. Stop putting everybody else behind you. Again, you the center of everything. You want to be all about everything. That's egoistic. Me, I. Martin Luther called the drum major instinct. I used to have that when I was swift flipping, ego tripping. Yeah, me. Look at me, look at me. Yeah, I been there, done that. That's the ego. Stop thinking you are the smartest person in the room. That's really the ego. I got the degree. I got this. So ego. Understand that. Next one is accountability to remember who you are. When you're serving your ego, you're not humble, you're not meek, you're just straight. Okay? Be accountable for yourself. That's important. Egoistic people never take accountability for anything. It's always somebody else's fault. Again, that's the ego. All right. Be responsible to others. If you're going to conquer the ego, you have to be a giver. If all you want to do is receive, all you want is attention, all you want is everything on you, it won't work for you. Trust me. All right. Be accountable to be honest with yourself first. If you ain't true and honest with yourself, you can't treat nobody truth and honestly. So understand that. It starts with you. Be accountable to what? Always be respectful. These are things that egoistic people don't do. Okay? Be accountable to listen to others. They do none of that. All they want to do talking. They want you to hear everything they say, but when you speak, they can care less about what you're saying. That's very annoying and frustrating. The next one is egoistic people don't do this. Learn their history. Get information. Have facts. They could care less about that. Okay? First of all, know the origin of things. Every book I read, I know the author. I'm gonna leave that one there. Know to see and understand truth. If you don't use, here you go, discernment. Good word, good definition, good concept. But the Egyptians had an identity that they called discernment, which was Anubis. Okay, he's the one that makes sure you get a fair shake at Judgment Day. He's the one that's going to escort you to either Amit to eat the heart or Haru to take it to his father. But that's the concept. Okay. Know the source of the info. If somebody tell you something, you should ask. You can fact check anything I bring to you. Anything that I say while I'm here, you got the right to fact check it. That's all I'm saying. So no, I don't have time to make stuff up. I don't have time to just throw something out there and figure nobody checking out. No, all my stuff is factable. You can find it. I don't make nothing up. Again, know who to follow. If you're following a bad leader, you gonna fault the leader? I'm just saying. Next one is again, that's when discernment come in. If you can't recognize a guy who's talking a bunch of rhetoric that really ain't, getting you done, or somebody who just slipped and quit talking, if you fall for that, you didn't use your discernment to know that this guy ain't what he all presented himself to be. When you do this, when you say this, and you do this, we're going to have a problem. I'm just saying. That's just me. Know your goal and most of all, the end game. What's your reason and purpose for dealing with certain people? Why are you doing what you're doing? In other words, egoistic people, they only want one thing, more. Okay? Next one is wisdom in life. Wisdom is experiencing and learning something that now you know it so you can pass it on. As we get older, this is why they say respect your elders. Why? They have been living. So if nothing else, they know about life. I have nothing but respect for my elders. When I talk to them, I listen. I don't do much talking unless they tell me or ask me. Normally, I'm listening. Why? Because they got a lot to say and they know what they're talking about. Show respect to your elders. Show and do what it is. If you showing them this, you should be doing this. They should match. If what you say and what you do don't match, there is a problem. Show how to be able to be taught or shown. I'm a master at what I do. My craft is right thinking. Anything outside that, I wanted to learn. Simple as that. That's why it's not hard for me to make the adjustment or to acquiesce to anybody who's doing something other than what I'm doing. I just gotta sit there and listen and pay attention. I make discernment on if it's good or bad or not. Show and go on with what you plan to do. Stick to your plan. If you trying to get something done for you, do you really care what people think and feel or say about you while you're doing it? I don't. And that's the whole point about being your best self. Understand it. And with wisdom comes knowledge and vice versa. Next one is Oh, I'm about to wrap it up. I'm getting done with this. So it's really quickie. All right, here you go. Last one. What it says. Oh, say, build from within. Everything that you have is inside you. You just got to bring it out. You don't bring nothing outside into you. You bring everything inside you outside so everybody can see and you can manifest it. That's what it's all about. First thing is have a positive attitude about your life. If you're depressed, your frequency go down, your vibration go down, and you become a spirit drainer. You suck people energy. Why? When you come in the room because you're so depressed, you suck energy from everybody. Don't like being around them. They ain't good people. Be around positive, upbeat people. Why? That's the vibration is raised higher and it keep you up. Be supportive of others. When I'm not doing my job at my job, I'm filling in wherever you need me. That's what it's all. Be a team player. That's all. But when I look at it as this is a perfect analogy for me. I teach on Thursday. So on Tuesday, I'm like this, just waiting. Wednesday, hey, I just gotta wait. Thursday, oh, now it's about to be my time. So you wait and play your role and do what you do. That's what it's all about. Be humble. Egoistic people cannot humble themselves. Why? The ego won't allow it. The ego had to be corralled. He's not going to willingly acquiesce. So them guys, karma takes care of them because they're not going to adhere to another man's criticism of them. Ain't happening. They got to be humbled by the powers that be. Trust me. I hear you. And always be on guard. You can't trust any and everybody. You can have a big heart, but if you got a small mind, you're going to keep getting your heart trampled on and hurt. So if you increase your knowledge, then you will know the difference between the needy and the greedy. If you give to the greedy, then you can't have nothing to give to the needy. That's a you problem. You made a bad choice. You gave to the wrong person. Last one, I'm wrapping up again. Appreciate you tuning in. This is just a quick lesson. I got one coming up for you. Don't worry, I got something for you. I'm just letting P-Funk get out and get it off. Here you go. Last one. Be yourself. In order for you to do that, the ego has to go. So do I. I'll be back. I got you. Appreciate you.